trip to the Super Bowl. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wildcard weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quick toss headed left. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8. So nice pick up there. 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, Rig. Go, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready up.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Check. Cowboy 80. Hurt. Steady.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Sit.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long, it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, Cougar 19, 79 Broncos.
They're going play action. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Stiff arm buys him some space. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Jack, Bobcat. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Running it now out of the gun. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Set. 19 Tigers, come 19, come 19. Steady.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go now. Hawks, Warriors, 17.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 6, 70 range, 70 range. Watch the motion.
Rolling from the gun here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Setting up to throw. And he's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. The middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's a designed run for Willis. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Lloyd on a shotgun handoff. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go now. COVID-19.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
18, run. Liking 18.
Looking to throw here. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They are throwing it again. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running this one left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Street. Here we go. 19 Tiger. Check smash. Ready.
Back to the well again. A nice little run there. Gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 60 Eagle. Go.
They give it to him again. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Ready. Go. Cougar 19.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Nice.
Here's the backup. First throw. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
First ball 80. 60 Eagles. 19-18.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Check. Hawk 7, check up.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. They connect on the trick play. He's brought down. What a surprise with a double pass there. Gets him a first down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's going to have this up and across midfield prior to the 48. A pickup of 17. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 left.
Back to throw now. Setting up the running back screen. Crosses midfield, still going. And he gets this down to the 38. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started the play as a defender. But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Hand off here to Lloyd. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Dropping back to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Willis on the design run. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock, sliding down with a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. Second down now, they need 7.
Bronco 80. Ready. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's Lloyd. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Dive play straight ahead. Oh, this big guy is moving. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Trap go. Viking 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready up.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
19 tight. Set. 70 Timberwolf.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Warrior 70.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Desperation time here. And he got it. Interception. And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. To the ground with Lloyd. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
They go with Lloyd here. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They run once more with Lloyd. He's got room to roam. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Back. 6.
It's a design run for Willis. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Viking 18.
Now Lloyd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going to try to throw for it. Cut out left. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 4-yard line.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Charlotte.